There we go. And
Hey.
let me share with you.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, there's a critical element. It's like, wait
a
I
second.
can't see the screen. I mean, I'll let you tell it.
Alright, so let's just do a quick audio test before anything else. Test, test, test.
I mean, it sounds like I can hear you on the stream, but I am significantly louder than you.
Okie doke, let me raise my input. Alright, how about that?
Testing, testing.
Testing, testing.
Yep, perfect.
Alrighty, and how's the game?
Game sounded... Yeah, game sounds fine.
Alrighty then. Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Coco and Leifele are here, and we are continuing Final Fantasy III. Unfortunately, I forgot to save last time.
No!
We still have the stream, so we still have the original content, but yeah, I didn't save the game. I completely forgot to.
Do you remember what we did last time?
We went into this tower and went through all of it, with the toad spell, and yeah.
Oh, right. And that big boss man.
Yeah.
And I think we unlocked the second group of...
Yes.
Yeah, we unlocked the second group of, jobs.
That is correct.
Which is how I found out that Scholar in Final Fantasy III is absolutely freaking useless.
Oh man. I am so very tired. I was like, I can't name... I can't name 3 streams in a row. I am tired. So like I put it down as I don't know what we're doing because I couldn't remember where we left off, and then I opened the game and it was like, oh, and I was like, oh no, going through all the different save slots trying to figure out which it was, even checking like the save slot of the game itself, and no.
It's just like, I forgot everything.
I seriously have.
No, though. It's,
There we go, and we can unfrog.
But hey, I've got all 3 guides up. I'm ready to help as much as I can.
Thank you. Thank you, darling.
I do say, as much as I can. Considering that the reason I have to use 3 different guides is because one of them is really nicely laid out and everything, but I'm pretty sure that it's a bit confused on which version of the game we're playing. Since it's the one that mentions, yes, you need to go and get these side quests that are only available in the remake.
Whoops.
It's like,
All the guides are like, who the fuck is playing the original now that there's a remake?
Yeah. And then there's the one that's like a really cheeky guide, but it doesn't really talk too much. Like, it doesn't give very good instructions on where everything is.
Gotcha.
Really? Really, Mina? Why is it every time I start streaming, the cat has to take a shit?
She knows what the people want. They want that grating.
Yeah, they want back.
I remember the first time I heard it, like, I had no idea about it. I was like, Tori? Are you okay? Are you safe?
Oh, don't worry, that's just the serial killer trying to murder me.
Yeah, alright. I'll get them first. I'll race across the country and get them first, don't you worry.
Only Coco is allowed to kill me.
Seriously, back off, other serial murderers.
This explains the Harvest Moon Stardew Valley. What's the game called? I don't remember.
Stardew Moon.
Stardew Moonly. Yep.
Harvest Valley.
Oh my god.
Harvesting all the corpses.
Beautiful. So fun fact. This morning, since I slept at really weird hours, aka from like 8 p.m. to 3 p.m. or something like that. I don't even remember. It's been so long. Not 3 p.m., 3 a.m. Let's see, let me double check. Sorry. Yeah, no. 8 p.m. to almost 4 a.m. I decided to spend a good chunk of my morning playing Final Fantasy XIV.
Ooh.
And so, one thing I should clarify is, when the game came out for Final Fantasy Dissidia, I did get it because I was starving for Final Fantasy IX content. I should specify. It was specifically for Zidane and Kuja that I got that game. The rest of the game was whatever. It's a fighting game. What do you want? A fighting game with a really weird plot. Which I think was like... So one thing I remember with Final Fantasy IX is that's one of the games that doesn't have the plot of, like, the goddess of light versus the god of darkness or whatever.
The Final Fantasy series?
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of them do.
Some of them do, some of them don't. Final Fantasy IX wasn't one of them. Final Fantasy VII wasn't one of them. And Final Fantasy XII wasn't one of them, question marks? Listen. I enjoy Final Fantasy XII for the world.
Oh, it's such a good world.
It's a good world. It's a very beautiful world. It's very robust. That's about the only thing I enjoy at Final Fantasy XII, other than Balthier and Fran.
Oh, Fran, step on me.
I love Fran, and I love, like, the whole lore behind the Viera there and everything. Like, that was so fun. And then Balthier and his whole thing. I mean, he's just a charming fellow. You know, I'm starting to realize I have a type when it comes to the menfolk. And that type is, Balthier or Daddy.
Wait, Balthier who?
Balthier or Daddy.
Okay, I thought that's what you said, and I was like, oh.
Because I'm not
my.
gonna lie, in Final Fantasy XIV, of course they have Cid, right? And Cid in that game...
I have heard of your love for Cid in that game.
I love Cid in that game, and every time I see him, I just go, Daddy. Listen.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
He's got lovely hair. He's got beautiful scruff. He's got a nice, like, trimmed beard. Oh, Dash is an ancient. Oh. But most importantly, he's got a nice chest and he's got really nice arms. I'm just like, please hug me. Like, genuinely, those arms were made for hugging.
I'll have to look up a picture of him.
He's delectable. I appreciate him.
Send me a picture so I can put it on stream.
Okay. I will. Okay. Sidnon. I can't say his last name because it's a spoiler. It's a spoiler and I can't say his last name. Okay, well that's his new appearance. I want his old appearance. Give me... Okay, hello. You know what? No, that's perfect. This is freaking TCG. Oh my god. It's so perfect.
Alright, let's see. Oh. Alright. Let's go ahead and save that, and then...
My shame knows no bounds. It's fine.
Oh gosh. Calm down, emulator.
It's just like, what are you doing to me? Listen, I love this man. He didn't look too bad as it's a younger version either, but I like him better as daddy, so.
Here's Tori's daddy.
Listen.
Go on, I'm listening intently.
For posterity's sake. I typed in hug me daddy. But where was I?
I hope someone comes into the stream so they can just see that single message.
Right, so I played through to the end, the official end of A Realm Reborn this morning. Which means not just playing through, like, the original game content, but also all of the, post-game content that belongs to A Realm Reborn before the expansion comes out. Which, could they have made it any more confusing? Honestly. I just... Like, at least with Guild Wars 2, they made it easy by calling them Living Story to say that these are the patch content pieces that lead up to the expansions. Final Fantasy XIV was just like, no. You finished the game, but not actually. There's more, because we have all of the patch content to work through now. Which we only released so that people would stop bugging us about the expansion pack, and also to, lead up to the expansion pack, and explain why the fuck you're here now, instead of there, and where everyone is. But part of that content patch is a thing called, the Crystal Tower, or something like that. It's, basically, it was a new mechanic that they released that was like, so... You've got light parties, which is a team of 4, basically a tank, a healer, and 2 DPS. Then you've got full parties, which is double that, 8 people.
I like.
Now, hold on to your butt cheeks. Because now we're introducing 24-person parties.
Nice. Yes. I love it.
Which is 3 teams of 8 in a dungeon. The thing that messes me up about is, like, so the light parties tend to be normal dungeons, so it's a whole expanse of, like, content that you're going through and fighting small enemies and fighting mini bosses and major bosses and getting loot. The full party stuff is what's called trials, and that's basically just one massive boss that you are fighting.
Oh, yes.
So it's just a boss battle that you get loot from. The Alliance raids, as they call them, which is the 24-person party, is a full dungeon run. And, like, while it's really cool because it's like, ah, yes, we can finally, like, go with more people. So if we have a lot of friends or something, we can just, you know, get a group of friends together and, like, take a whole, like, free company out to go do a Alliance raid. When you don't have, like, an entire free company that's all online at the same time, you know, if you don't have 23 friends...
Which I don't.
Or... Hold on. Yeah, mood, though. So yeah, if you don't have 23 friends... I'm trying to point the microphone away from the litter box. It's not really working, is it?
A little bit.
Okay. If you don't have 23 friends, you just have to pop into queue with, like, the friends that you do have and hope to God that there are enough people trying to go for that particular quest at the same time that are, you know, online and willing to jump in. Which, by the way, when you're doing this at 4 a.m. in the morning, not a lot of people are on. So,
Quick
doesn't
question.
really work out.
I can't... Quick question.
What?
I can't really remember if any of the treasure here, other than the sword, is worth it.
Let me take a walk through. We're at the Tower Owen. There we go, Tower of Owen. So let's see here. We've got Maiden's Kiss, Tearfang, Maiden's Kiss, Bomb Fragment. Echo Herbs. Flame Mail is probably worth it because that is upgraded armor.
Where is that one? Do I have that? Did I get that? I don't think I did.
That is, it says the northwest chest. I'll have to look that up in a minute.
I'll get rid of this leather.
Okay, so that's on the 9th floor, along with the Salaman sword.
Okay.
So I think that's where you're actually at, because there's 3 treasures here?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you haven't had any other levels with 3 treasures. So, the northwest chest is the Flame Mail, the center chest is the Salaman sword, and the south chest is Zeus's Wrath.
Okay.
Which is Thundara. It's item Thundara. So, that one is up to you whether you think it's worth it.
I think we already have some, so it wouldn't, like, be occupying a new space. So yeah, might as well.
Yeah. Quick note, the Salaman sword has a power of 32, accuracy of 80%. It has the spell Fire and element of Fire on it. It is equipable by knights, ninjas, and warriors. Whereas Tearfang is only equipable by ninjas and red mages. And doesn't have any special effects.
Oh, okay. Then let's give a fuck.
Hopefully it still has the same name. And let's see, the Flame Mail is equipable by dragoons, knights, ninjas, rangers, Vikings, and warriors.
Alright, there we go. Okay, and let's give the flame mail to...
Delir.
Yeah. Oh wait, that was...
Did we pick it up yet?
Yeah, that was the sword, not the flame mail. Yeah, we'll be fine for those couple steps.
It's just
We
the
can take one
northwest chest,
battle.
yeah.
There we go. Alrighty, thank you. Alright,
No problem.
so yeah.
But yeah, so the only reason I'm familiar with the boss of the Crystal Tower is because it's the final boss of this game who also shows up in Dissidia.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm. And that is all I will say on that. I'm not gonna say what the boss's name is because of spoilers. Because this is definitely one of those situations where it's like, oh yes, I know endgame content. However, I don't know how we got there. I have no fucking clue how we got there. Oh man, Delir got told to shut up.
That's mean. He's a nice fellow. Does this have any particular weakness? I can't remember.
Let's take a look. She'll cast Break on any party member, and chances is it won't work, but if it does, just toss a soft on the affected character and keep going. Fighter or monk will do most of the damage in this battle. We don't have a black mage, but if you've got bolt,
Okay.
that's good on it. But otherwise, the only thing you have to really look out for is getting petrified.
Okie doke.
And luckily, she only has a defense of 3.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
I remember having more trouble with that.
I think we did because I didn't bother looking at the guide to see how to do it, and you kind of just, like, brute forced it.
Yeah. Yada yada yada, we already went through this. Bye bye bye, yeah, you're an ancient, Aerith is better.
Well then. It's even funnier because all of this relates to that content patch too. I swear to God, Final Fantasy XIV is just... We stole a bunch of stuff from the earlier Final Fantasy games and put them in Final Fantasy XIV. Like, no joke, the major conflict of the first part of A Realm Reborn is the Empire is trying to take over Eorzea. And they even have, you know, a spoiler warning. The, Scions of the Seventh Dawn, their code word is Wild Rose.
Nice. Very nice.
And I'm just like, I feel like I'm playing Final Fantasy II again. What the hell?
Don't take me back!
Leave me alone. I do not want to deal with that again.
Alright, so now we go back to that place with all the people in the circle? Question mark?
Where's that walkthrough? Okay.
This cave, I think, with the weird sperm in the lake.
So you go back to the Dwarven Hollow.
Gurgan Valley?
I think so. Golden Gulch or Dwarven Hollow or something like that. Yeah.
The living forest is calling you. Whatever, emo. Power of fires in the island of dwarves. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We should also be able to now sail past that,
Right, the vortex. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, we're even further back than I thought.
Uh-huh. We hadn't even gotten to the red fire yet. Or soul fire.
Alright, maybe it was the one in the fire that I was thinking, because I remember there was like a boss that was like at the end of a corridor, and it was like more like a rat or something?
Yeah. That was...
Yeah, it was the rat one that I think gave us trouble.
I think that was Tosus? Or something? That was... Okay, yeah, that was Nepto Temple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a while back. No, now we just need to go past the vortex and then go to Dwarven Hollow. Where we go to the subterranean lake afterwards, which is all the lava and shit.
Oh my god.
And we have to fight. I think the name in the game is Gooseco. But in this guide it's Gutsco. Though they do recommend that we should detour to the village of Gysal to stock up on unique supplies and spells.
Okay.
Before going into the subterranean lake. Time for boat! Time for enemies!
Time for
Whatever.
enemies.
Whatever.
Swaggin.
Swaggin.
Swaggin, swahaggin. That's a
I was trying
mouthful.
to read it weird and end up calling it swaggin. Wonder if they know Bilbo. Bilbo Swaggins.
Oh, wow, these are freaky looking.
What? I don't remember the hermit looking like that. Last time I checked, he was a big friendly bear. God, so that's another update since the last time we played. The Arcana's finally done.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Like, all routes are released now.
freedom.
Listen, I'm just relieved that I no longer have to worry about them fucking deleting Portia.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I was probably gonna have to, like, drive down to their office and riot at their front door if they did that.
Yeah, lolly ho. We know we're
Like,
we know
literally
we're hoes.
just pick up the nearest trash can and throw it through their window.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking, like, earlier, like, about our conversation about, like, other routes and how lots of people want courtier routes, and, like, I would really like a Voldemort route, but I don't really trust them to do it well. Because I know they'd probably just cater to the people who'd want it to end up romantic after all. And I'm like, no. Why would you like this character if you don't want them to be themselves? Give me death! I want to be vivisected!
I honestly agree that so they had a survey out after, like, before Portia's route finished. That was basically like, if they were to make more routes or tales, like, what do people want? And of course, the suggestions on there were, you know, more of Nadia's sisters / siblings, more routes of, you know, the characters that we've already covered.